Life is only as good as your mindset. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Couldn't keep the price of Bitcoin down long, right? Seen it on the other side of 11,000 just a little while ago. Slipped back under the mark right as I was about to come on air here. Not losing any confidence, right? So, altcoins, right? That's where the questions lie. That's what we're going to dig into a little bit. I got a little bit of news besides that, but everyone's talking about the price. I guess we'll talk about the price a little bit as well. So it's, do you want to be holding a lot of Bitcoin? Do you want to be getting into these alts for alt season and all that kind of stuff? And you know who's here to help me figure all that out? My co-host Samantha over there.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you this evening, Samantha?
I am pretty good.
Are you enjoying your Budweiser?
I am. I found them in a room. So, I mean, free beer is always better deal.
Yeah, right.
I mean, somebody else forked over this cash and then, hopped on a plane or did whatever where they could not take it with them. Or they didn't give a damn. I'm happy with it.
Well, cheers to them.
Cheers.
Would you mind pulling up that coin paprika? We'll go ahead. We'll take a look at these cryptocurrency markets. See if we can't figure out what's going on here. See if we can't figure out some way to put a couple extra dollars in our pocket maybe, or a few extra Bitcoins in our savings account. Satoshis, actually, I should be saying. I wish I could put a few extra Bitcoins in my savings account. All right, what do we have going on here? Overall market cap, $329 billion. That's up 3.13%. Look at that BTC dominance swinging in at 58.96%. We got Bitcoin at $10,919.29. That's up 4.22%, holding on to a 20.43% gain for the last 7 days. Nice, right? I mean, wow. I'm glad I rode through this bear market. Forget everybody that said all that naysaying stuff. I mean, we didn't know how low it was going to go. We didn't know when the right times to buy were. Still don't know any of these things. Not going to lie here, but I know that Bitcoin is the future. And it's days like today, it's days like this weekend, that really go to prove it to us.
Yeah, I mean, it's Sunday and it's still holding 10K.
Right. Regular markets are closed.
I mean, all of the foreign markets have either closed or not opened yet. I mean, we're doing pretty good.
Right. Imagine just the rest of the world getting into this as we only have 1%.
I know it just, I don't even know because crypto involves so much of my life and your life. And 1% is like nothing. How is like my life engulfed by 1%? That's.
I know, right?
It's sad and it's ironic.
Everything seems trivial besides crypto. All right, so we got Ethereum, $310.52. It's up 2.38%, holding on a 14.6% gain for the overall 7-day. That's still nothing that you shouldn't write home about. I mean, wow. 47.5 cents on some XRP, $137, down only 1.6%. I mean, that's
they're not
nothing.
doing that bad. Their halving is getting super close.
I mean, it's like 41 days or something, 44 days. I'd have to actually go check.
Just saying, super close.
You got $7.36. Tron, 3.7 cents. Remember when Paul Rouleau was donating some Tron?
Yes, and the bank bonus.
And it was,
yes.
It was only 2.5 cents. I mean, sometimes it's hard not to make money in crypto when the bull markets come, right?
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's take a look at Steamback Dollar. We haven't done that in a minute. Altcoins, right? Using this as somewhat as an indicator.
Well, then they should be
right on par. Maybe not the time to be picking them up, right? We're going to continue this conversation a little bit. We usually see Bitcoin go up, then alts follow. Maybe alts won't be following this time as we're looking to see if Bitcoin can break down that 11,700 barrier.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, here we go. Donational address, right?
Because we're pretty sure YouTube can't hate this.
Trying to get a few dollars together to go ahead and buy another microphone. You guys have been complaining a little bit about it, so why not do something to help us, right? We are completely not for profit. Every single dollar this channel raises goes back into this channel.
Yep. I mean, we're not at the ability to be able to really frivolously spend things, but you know, we don't.
Oh, you mean we're not gonna be handing out a Ledger Nano S every single week on the show?
Man, I wish we could.
Or
a
T-shirt?
You know, yes. Hey, at least Crypto Zombies, they're usually T-shirts that are donated to him, and he's all like, "Hey, do you just want some rando like extra large?" You know, that's at least okay. But still, we don't get donated shirts. I don't even know. It'd blow my mind when we got that.
I'd keep them though. That's the problem. Yes. If somebody was donating shirts, I'd be wearing them out here. I'd be like, "Hey, look at my shirts."
I mean, you know, I think people's swag bags are left in rooms and whatnot. So trust me, I'd be sporting. I don't care whose crap. Yeah, free shirt. So
what do we got going on? I want to hear what you guys think about this. I don't have a lot written down here on my paper for notes like I tend to do. What do we got going on in the market, right? We're looking to see if we can break that 11,700 barrier. If we can break that, it's like free air all the way up to 20,000. Expecting to blow past it. Who knows how long it could take? Are we going to consolidate sideways? I mean, if what's been happening in the last couple hours is any indicator of what we're going to see, I would expect to be seeing this 11,700 sooner rather than later, considering that we're back there around the 11,000 mark again. Maybe we're not going to retrace that long or that far. But, hey, it could just be a pump up. It could be temporary. You got to shake that magic 8 ball in crypto. Who knows? You could have a whale come along, try to sway the markets a little bit, push it in one direction or another for a day or two, right? That happens. That's why I don't do leverage trading.
Yeah.
I don't know. When it comes right down to it, after 3 years of being in this space and all the horror stories and everything, I know that my Bitcoin is on my hardware wallet. I know that no one's touching it.
I mean, I know that there are people who have a mindset and an ability to margin trade, to do like arbitrage, to do all these crazy things, okay? And every time we have tried, just like, I mean, gambling and poker and casinos and things like that. Yeah, we're not the ones walking
I couldn't see you sitting at the casino trying to make a living off blackjack,
no,
Sammy. Blackjack Sammy.
But there are, I know, right? Yeah. But there are people who can, and more power to you. And yes, that I mean,
I think you just seen that Doug Polk came back out of nowhere all of a sudden now that the price of Bitcoin's back up.
Man, he's got such a little shady weasel face.
So, do we got anybody in the chat? Am I doing that thing where I'm ranting on the internet with like no viewers, no subscribers, YouTube banning us and striking us because they don't want me out here spreading the truth? Which is that there's a revolution happening and it's just beneath the surface. And all you have to do to take part in this is go sign up with one of these third parties. Yes, they suck, but hey.
I mean, the problem is
we're going to use them. Right?
At some point, yes.
You're going to go sign up with Gemini. You're going to sign up with Coinbase. You're going to go get hooked up with WhatsApp, Square. I mean, there's a bunch of them now where you can go ahead and trade with your debit card, bank account, get you some Bitcoin.
Yep.
Put it in a hardware wallet. Put it somewhere where you own the private keys.
And I mean, sadly, eventually, yes. Google, probably itself, things will start banning people that talk about Bitcoin because hello, Big Brother and propaganda. So, just, I don't know. I'm sad that YouTube doesn't like us, but it's okay. All right. So John from Malibu.
All right.
Was here. He is now here again. He says, we're live, y'all. Paul Rouleau is here. He says, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. BTC Moon Guy says, Bitcoin for the win.
Nice. Nice.
John from Malibu says, Mike sounds great, guys. Save your money, buy more Bitcoin.
Yeah, no, I'm not. See,
yeah,
I'm just saying that if you guys got to complain about it, that, there's a Bitcoin address, you can put a couple dollars in it. I'll get the better mic, and then you'll get the sound quality that you want to hear. I know that I've been out here doing this show for 2 years now, right?
Yeah.
And over 2 years.
Yeah,
no,
even a couple months. Yeah.
January, I don't know. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. We've been in Bitcoin even longer.
600 something videos. I know that's what I have.
Oh God, I know.
And
Yeah,
all of it has come from donations because originally I
you
started
wanna
off with a
see the
cell phone.
original? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I
Because
mean, you
we
guys got
set
the
it up.
laptop. You guys got the laptop before this. You guys got this camera. You guys
We
did
had a
get the
mic, a
original mic.
professional mic from Sasha. I mean, there was quite a few people who donated to me. I mean, you can go back and watch the first 20 something and see what quality we were working at, and you know what went on from there.
Yeah, I mean, I donate my time. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
All right. So Baron the Divine says greetings. Jonathan
Nice.
Malibu said Budweiser product placement, free beer for Eugene.
I wish.
I know, right?
Imagine trying to get a sponsor around here. That's not some exchange wanting me to give you guys an affiliation code.
Something. Oh, could you imagine if like Pepsi or Budweiser or something had a freaking QR Coinbase or Gemini or something like? Oh yeah.
So, what do you think about the price, Sam? Do you think that we're going to be breaking this 11,700 barrier sooner than later? Do you think it's going to happen tomorrow, this week? Do you think that after that we're going to consolidate for a little bit? Or do you think, it's just to the freaking moon? Are we seeing these blast rockets ignite where you get the mushroom cloud and everything happening and it's just a matter of lifting off now?
I don't know if it's going to be parabolic. Okay. I do not know if we are at that moment yet.
Well, we've seen Bitcoin jump a couple $1,000s in a matter of hours.
Yeah, and I mean, that was very parabolic feeling. Like, it was all like, oh shit. Like, I woke up and it was like, $1,500 less than it was. Oh my God. Like, wow. Yeah. However,
I remember being at work, being like, man, I don't know if this is the place I need to be right now.
It just reminds me of the Silicon Valley with the phone jingles every time. And I mean, it is a 20-minute conversation, and that man just like, dun, 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 dun. Like, it's like, oh, it's very volatile. And it was like, I remember when all of those jingles were just, and more money, and more money.
I like the reference there. Nice.
Yes. Some things stick with you, sadly. Okay, so Darren the Divided, we're going to go with that. Or
okay.
Blind, whatever. He had said greetings before. He asked, how much Bitcoin do you have?
Oh, that's not something we discuss around here.
Well,
that's not important.
Enough and not enough all at the same time. We have a Schroeder cat amount of Bitcoin.
It's about the ideal of Bitcoin, right? It's the ideal that it is the revolution because Bitcoin itself gives power back to the people. When you do peer-to-peer transactions and you don't involve the middleman, there's not somebody taxing you, there's not somebody keeping an eye on how you spend your money and all the possible things that you may want to be spending it on and saying you can or can't by censoring your transactions.
And I mean, let's face it, taxes are not fun. There's a lot of things about a lot of governments that are not fun, and I mean, Bitcoin eliminates all of that.
Well, when you see that the U.S. dollar inflates 3% per year and the Federal Reserve is just printing it off like nothing, why do you want to keep this? Why is that what you want to have your store of value in? And I'm not saying, a lot of people say Bitcoin's not a store of value, this and that. I'm storing my money in it for retirement. I'm thinking that that's the better way to be going instead of some kind of 401k. So yeah, we'll find out, right?
Yes. I mean, that's the whole, just like, oh God, when everything crashed in 2008 and 7 people really did lose their 401ks and the IRAs. And I mean, they lost actual things that they had put decades in, thinking that there's no way that this is, this is for sure. I mean, and
that was actually where the birth of Bitcoin came out of 10 years ago during the banking crisis. And those problems never really got fixed. There is no fix to these kinds of things when you take the dollar off of the gold standard and it's just propped up by the debt of the country and the tyranny it can hold over under other countries and suppressing them. Right. Yeah. And the U.S. dollar being, the way that I've heard it put the best is the oil, the lubricant that helps the rest of the world to function.
I mean, You know, I took economics and I took like some basic business and stuff, and it just never made sense to me. Okay, like it never made sense to me why like 75 to 85% of the entire world's economy is ran off the dollar. It that does not make sense to me. What, you know, and granted, I got you that we have to have some form of something that.
You can see Kalidas over there cleaning his tail.
Yes.
Does it show up on the camera?
Wait. You can kind of see him, but he blends into the trees behind him. If he does that half fan thing, you guys will really be able to see him. Oh, he knows we're talking about him. He just turned around. I mean, it's just, yes, we have a lot of power and there's not a lot of good reasons, and everybody has made poor choices for centuries. So awesome, right? Okay, so PTC Moon Guy says, what happened to the motorcycle? We have gotten rid of that one. Eugene goes through cycles. He always seems to sell his motorcycles, get another one. So again, if you actually watch the really old, videos, there's an intro where he's on like a 1982 motorcycle, because it was literally the same, year as you. So, yeah. And that bad boy got sold for like 3 times the amount we paid for it, but he messed with it every day for a year.
I don't know. I'm thinking about like a 1950s cafe racer next. I've been eyeballing one at the Facebook Marketplace. Needs a little restoration, but I don't know. It seems like a good project. I got so many other projects though. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay. So, oh my gosh, bugs. John from Malibu said, I just moved everything to my hardware wallet Thursday before midnight the 20th. Safe at home.
Yes.
Seize the umpire.
Yes. There is nothing wrong with keeping your hardware or your cryptocurrency on your hardware wallet. I mean, it slows you down from making those impulsive decisions, right? Because, I mean, let's face it, Bitcoin takes a minute, right? Like, if you want to send a transaction, most places are going to want 6 confirmations. So you're looking at an hour if you're willing to spend the most. Well, that gives you an hour to really decide that you want to trade it or go back into cash or whatever it is that you're thinking you're going to do. And in the meantime, you know that you can sleep soundly, right? Where if it was somewhere else, I might not be sleeping as soundly, right? If it's a shady exchange because you don't want to get caught with your Bitcoin.
Yes, you don't want to do the KYC, or you want to whatever, or you're doing things that aren't open to U.S. citizens or Australian citizens or whatever you got going.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to hide your stuff through VPNs and your IP addresses, right? You never know. Too many different countries, and they may want to just pop up with the KYC on you.
Might be like, wait, who are you? And
you come in from 10 different countries in like 2 weeks.
Like, could we see a passport stamping, please? Yeah, no, you can just scan it. We're really curious. All right, there is a small chunk, and then you should actually start doing your spiel. Okay, so John from Malibu says, don't worry what's going to happen, but damn, it's exciting. And the Fundy AU is here now.
Fundy, buddy, nice.
A live show. Hi, Fundy.
Nice. I'm glad you could make it all the way from Australia. We appreciate you stopping by. We love all of you guys that come out here. Remember, you guys viewing this and making your comments and hitting the thumbs up and sharing the video is one of the most important part of all this, because, you can just type in Bitcoin news and cryptocurrency news in the Google, and you're going to get the same news that you catch all the other YouTubers talking about. And it's the same exact thing I'm reiterating. But what happens here that happens a little different everywhere else is that we interact with you in the chat, and we're actually not supporting any cryptocurrency, not trying to make any money, not trying to do anything like that. We're here trying to spread awareness. And I personally believe that every time we get together and we talk about Bitcoin, everyone else is going to look around. They're going to look at us and say, hey, why are they talking about Bitcoin? Right? And then they're going to come over and join us in this conversation and be like, hey, what's this Bitcoin thing you're talking about? What's going on?
I mean, I don't think we have any advantage over any other YouTuber besides, I have known Eugene for almost 20 years. You know what I mean?
Oh, Sammy.
Yes. But we are actually both pretty empathetic, good-hearted people. I don't like to see anybody else suffer, like things like that, because I've been there. I've been there on the side of the road with no gas and no one stopped. I've been there with my car broke. I've been there with a baby. Things that you don't want to see other people for no reason. And that is what we have. Is we really want every single one of you guys, and we want everybody else who finds us to really prosper from the fact that this is going to change the world.
Right.
We are doing the right
We keep
thing.
talking about it. It's that, we felt lost in the dark before we found Bitcoin, because it is a light. It shows you why. Once you step out of the dollar, you can see everything that's wrong with it. Now it's a matter of trying to earn enough dollars and collect enough Bitcoin now while it's cheap to change not only my life, but my son's life. Right? And then while I'm here, I want to show everybody else the way.
I mean, that, yes.
Yeah, that's about
That
it.
is it. We have no artillery, like our
alternative.
Ulterior. We have no ulterior motives. There is no sponsoring us or paying us. There are no things
ICOs.
because all we care
we got news.
about is other people.
We got news.
Man, but there's people. Okay, go.
All right, no, go ahead.
All right.
It's not super big news. I just got one, and we should really cover it, though, because it's about two brothers from Israel. Yeah.
Right?
Hey.
Two Israeli brothers. Dun, dun, dun.
Hit the like button if you want to hear more.
Right. All right. So we have Barrett asking, do you think SHA 256 will be hacked anytime soon?
No.
No.
I think that it would take massive amounts of quantum computing. I think that we have seen that we can come to consensus when it needs to happen. We did it for SegWit. If we needed to segregated witness, right?
Yep.
If we need to do it again to change from SHA 256 to something else,
in a corner or whatever, and there, I mean, everybody will.
Right.
You know what I mean? That is not.
But we're also talking complete total advancements in computer technology.
Yeah.
A sustainable quantum computer. I mean, we might as well be talking AI then, right? I mean, we're talking about stuff that is.
Yeah.
We're also talking. Let's add Bitcoin as a world currency at this time, like just as big as the U.S. dollar. Like these are all the same kind of concepts that we're talking about.
I mean, I don't think it will. I mean, I think that there is enough developers and enough programmers that.
Well, I mean, I think that computing will get there,
right?
Yes, I think that just like, I think all of these things we're talking about will come to fruition. Okay. I think it's just a matter of time.
76 will be obsolete at some point here. I mean, yes, that we'll have something that could just kill it if it needed to or whatever. But in the same aspect, at that point, what percentage of the world population is going to be using Bitcoin? How many nodes are there going to be? How many developers and people are going to be on it? Keeping it alive.
Are we also looking at this point, are we past the year like 2150 when there are no more real Bitcoins coming out, and that we're looking at the miners' incentivization is only coming from the transaction fees?
Yeah.
So.
All right, James Benhart is here. He says, Sammy can pull the color chart again for a new car. What? I know, right? Okay, the funny AU says, imagine when we stop expressing the Bitcoin price in dollars and start expressing the Bitcoin price in BTC.
Yeah, I've seen that chart going around. There's been a couple different people that have shown it the last few days showing what the dollar is worth in Satoshis over the last... since the beginning, and you just watch this declining chart. That's.
Oh, all right. BTC Moon Guy says that he remembers for the old motorcycle intro. Yeah, BTC Moon Guy. Yeah.
Oh, I've had a dozen motorcycles. I'm sure I'll have another one again. I don't know how this came up. I've been thinking about it though, because it's been super nice since the rain stopped a week ago. It's been like, I've been thinking about getting out there again.
It has been horrible and humid, and yes, more wind is always better. It just sucks when it starts raining in the Florida-ness and you're all like, oh, that's awesome. Little pieces of glass just hitting me, you know.
I don't know. It's also now that because before we were in the Tampa area, there was a lot of asphalt, to be able to hop on and ride the bike on. Around here, this is all dirt and sand and wood trails.
Yeah,
I've actually been contemplating one of those. They look like a car, but they're not. They're made for off-road with the big suspensions. Yeah. With a bunch of suspension on it, not a four-wheeler, but like a car thingy. So that way Samantha will feel safe in the roll cage.
Hey, you know what I saw?
I know.
I saw on the way, I think it was to or from work, whichever one. Old lady, super old lady, like 60-year-old, like tan biker lady on a tri-scooter.
Oh, one of those trikes.
Yeah. No, but it was a scooter. Like it was not going past 35 or 45.
All right. So we got these two Israeli brothers, right? They are suspected of stealing tens of millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency through phishing sites, mostly Bitfinex. They'd go into Telegram groups. They'd go posting links to these fake Bitfinex sites, get you to sign up and create an account or access your account, and then they'd go in and drain your account, or you'd be sending money to the wrong addresses.
Right, a little of a swippy swappy address.
So they're also saying that these are also the same people that are responsible for that 2016 Bitfinex hack.
Oh.
All right. Now they're also saying that when they went and like raided on their place and stuff like that, that they did not find as many funds as they thought they were going to. So
where did it go?
I don't know, because we've also been talking about recently. Remember, we were just talking about, I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago, that remember we said that the Bitfinex hack funds, some of them were on the move. I remember I had said it on the news here that we were doing. So the money's been moving, and now they happen to have gotten caught. So I don't know if that's how they help track them. Right.
Because some of it could have gotten to a wallet somewhere, like, yes, the 2 weeks ago, but that's also how they actually found them.
All right. Now, the only other thing I got out of all of this story was that one of these brothers went to school, like a special elite Israeli defense cyber technical school, and they're saying that he's really smart.
Oh, you mean like Saudi, like CIA Israeliness or something?
Like Israeli Cyber Security Education Center.
Okay. Cool.
So I mean, that's the kind of thing you would expect, though. I mean, this is like, we're looking at
like whatever,
the elites.
A lot of people. I mean,
we're talking about that minute sliver of individuals out there that are walking around with brains so big that they can do these massive computer programming skill stuff that I could never contemplate.
I mean, that would probably be a blessing and a burden, but yeah, I mean, right, like that is how, I mean, they've apparently at least carried out 2 attacks. We think
there's supposed to be these phishing scam stuff is lots and lots and lots.
I mean, so yeah, they've probably made quite a lot of money on the one brother's brain.
Well, I mean, now they're going to prison, though. So at the same time, I hope that the women and the caviar and the yachts and the cocaine were worth it, because now they get to hang out with Bubba and eat the tuna fish.
No, because they would be in some white class. I don't know. I mean, what Israel has as its jail.
Well, a lot of the victims were from the U.S. or UN nation and America. So this was like a joint task force of a lot of countries. So I don't know where they would end up in jail or any of that kind of stuff. But usually in my mind, when I think jail, one of the ways I keep myself from going there is I tell myself that I'm going to be Bubba and fish sticks. So besides Bubba putting his big arm around me and me having to eat like fish sticks, that's jail.
All right. Understand. Gotcha. Okay. The Fundy says that we are special and that he appreciates, so multiple people besides just him appreciate us coming out here. And John from Malibu says that we are grassroots, real folks, and that's why people love us. Aw, we love you too.
We try. that's about it. I mean, Bitcoin did a lot for us. I mean, we were able to change how we were living. We were able to change how we viewed money and life. And because of that, we want to give back to Bitcoin. So this is the only way that we can really think is that, to really give of yourself is to give time, right? Time is the most precious thing you have. So we try to get out here as often as possible. I know we missed the other day because Eugene had that color guard thing, but
yes, and then after that, we were all like, oh, we have to go to the store and pick up dinner. And then we were all like, oh my God, it's like 9 o'clock. Like, how are we doing this?
But we were trying to get out here every single day. So it's been every single day as of recently since the strikes, just trying to keep the ball rolling. It seems like they're not giving us any strikes, but we do have a 90-day period where if we do receive any strikes, they will take our channel.
Yep, we're pretty screwed.
So
that's why we have nothing anywhere. There's
not trying to push the envelope in any way. Let these 90 days pass as quickly as possible while we continue to stay on air, because we're here for the long haul. And there's being an activist or whatever, and then there's knowing that there's people on YouTube. This is where the subscribers are. This is where our message is going to reach the most viewers. So it is what it is.
It is. I mean, yes, because when we tried to cross over to Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that, it didn't work as well, and it was.
You got to follow me on Twitter, though. Twitter's actually doing really good. I have like 1,700 followers on Twitter, so that's not that far behind the YouTube. I mean, I have 5,000 followers on Steemit, but I mean, that 3,000 of them are bots. So.
Not saying that, full-time geek. We love you. Just saying, yes. We know that a lot of it is not real people and real upvotes and real comments.
Hey, we're going to get out here. We're going to keep doing our thing. We're going to keep the free help desk going, right? That's at eugeneforest20@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on Twitter. That's one of the easier ones. Or now there's Facebook, because that was our branch out while the channel was down. And you can hit me up because they got Messenger and all of that kind of stuff. So if I check it all the time now because it's part of my Facebook to host that page. And I check it because that's how I talk to my sisters and my brothers, because they're all over the world.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to do streaming on Twitter and some of the other things where he had a bigger following of people that were actually our people. And the problem with that is that you need that horrible whateverness.
Streaming labs.
Yep.
And once you host a third party, the bandwidth out here cut down.
Is already shit.
Hangouts really compresses this, so it makes it very nice. You're getting a pretty good picture quality considering what we got going.
All right. So Scott is here. He says love and light from Chicago. Hi, Scott.
Oh, awesome. Chicago. I love getting up there and seeing my half brothers. Chi-town.
All right. BTC Moon Guy says, how about the Florida cities that agreed to the 65 Bitcoin to regain the commuter system?
$600,000. That River Beach City paid it, trying to get their computer systems back. Riviera Beach. Yep.
It is.
And then they never gave them back. They never gave it back. Just like what was the other article that I came across? Oh, the Craig Wrong. He never turned in any documents.
Oh. So had to subpoena to blah blah blah.
Yeah, the lawyer tweeted out that nothing got turned in. So supposedly we'll find out what happens with that. Oh, that should be contempt of court or whatever.
Yeah, like that is like, I don't know. I don't think your lawyer is should be allowed to tweet out. I'm just saying. I
don't think it was his law. I don't know. I just skimmed the article real quick.
It should be able to tweet out, just like doctors doing whatever, like that whole. They're not supposed to, but hey, our president tweets out. So who the hell am I?
Right? Could you just see a doctor tweet out? You should have
cancer.
Samantha.
All your friends and family. Bam! That's how you give a notice. I'm just saying, no, yes, whatever, fine. Hey, there's no laws anymore. Yay. Baron says thanks for when we answered about his stuff.
Not a problem. That's one of the things we do is that we answer questions live on air here. So please, if you do have any questions, if you have concerns, things that you're wondering about in the cryptocurrency space because you're new or trying to get into it,
wondering. I mean,
you know, just go ahead, put it in the chat. That's Samantha's main purpose here is to go ahead and read the chat. I guess for a while here, it's been a lot of the same old people, like us good buddies hanging out where we all know the same amount about crypto.
Yeah,
we're pretty
shooting the shit. We all know that,
but
everybody knows.
We know that new people are coming into the space, and we are looking for new people to join the channel here. If you are joining the channel, we are here to help. So everybody else that I am talking to here, we are also here to help. So Fundy AU is definitely our Litecoin fan. Paul Rouleau.
Everybody that's in the chat.
Yep.
They're really awesome, and they will also give you answers in case I, for some reason, didn't like.
And I've handed out a bucket of wrenches, so there's plenty of people to be able to help moderate the chat for when the new people come.
Everybody's cool, man. Everybody's cool.
Yeah, we got a good group of people that come to the channel here. I would like another troll. I wish James Bond would come back. That'd be nice.
Why you like get off your electric bikes and whatnot, bro, and come back to saying are there crickets and that we suck. It's awesome.
All right, so we should go ahead and wrap it up. Are we getting to the time limit?
We are at 7:40, so we're past that time limit. But we did start 2 to 3 minutes late. If you want to shave that in there, we're 7 minutes over.
We're still pushing it. YouTube's criterias.
All right, so RJ gave us a $6.99 Canadian super chat.
RJ, awesome. Thank you, buddy. We really appreciate that.
And Paul Rouleau loves him, of course. Thank you. I know. Everybody, everybody's awesome. That's what I'm saying. We love you guys so much. All right. John from Malibu says that he is originally from Chicago, too.
Awesome.
We're going to ride out this beach thing till the wheels fall off.
Actually, my family is right in the Oak Park area, right outside of Chicago. So,
suburban.
Right there, next to the freeway. If you call that suburbia compared to here.
3-story houses that I could hit my neighbor's window with. Okay, Paul Rouleau says for a reasonable fee, I am willing to officially recognize anyone as Satoshi.
Payable only in Bitcoin.
Satoshi for Satoshi.
Or possibly any other cryptocurrency directly only to my exchange wallets.
Oh no, you gotta go with the whole horrible punny irony of it and just accept Bitcoin as you're giving everybody the right to be Satoshi.
Well, you
getting paid for
I mean, you gotta take Bitcoin Satoshi's vision then.
Oh Jesus.
I mean, but by the time you get it and then go to cash it out, you'd be broke. So
that is true. Unless you're one of those savvy individuals we were talking about earlier.
All right, you guys.
All right. Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right. I really do appreciate you guys coming out here and joining us for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. We'll be out here tomorrow. Right, Samantha?
Yeah.
After we both get off work and we pull some information together and we wind down a little bit, right? We'll bring out the laptop. We'll come out here. We'll hang out with you guys for a bit. We're going to continue spreading awareness. Starting to get some things together, right? We're trying to figure out what's up. We're going to continue fundraising for July is what we're talking about. We're starting it a little early, but we're going to continue fundraising for the channel here, June, July. And then in August, we will start up again for flyers. If anybody is looking to go to the Electric Daisy Carnival with us in Orlando, hit us up. If you want to come talk to us, you can do payment plans, all kinds of stuff. Like, just hit us up, message us on Twitter, hit me up on the email. It would be amazing. Yeah, you don't have to come on air. You don't have to do anything. If you just want to hang out with us, it'd be a big, awesome adventure.
Dude, you don't even have to look crazy. You could be in jeans and a t-shirt. Okay? No one's judging. We just take pictures of the fanaticals, okay?
Besides that, we're always looking for help around here at Bitcoin and Coffee. If anyone's looking to join in with timestamps or making thumbnails or any of that good kind of stuff, coming on the air. Yeah, coming on air and doing some interviews, stuff like that. I look forward to your messages. Besides that, continue keeping your BTC safe. Later, guys.
Bye, guys.